Hey everybody, am I glad to be back? Alright, so let's jump right into it. The new version of Minecraft Pocket Edition that will be coming out soon, Daniel Kaplan, who's an associate developer, is talking about it on Twitter, and he was saying that there's a new guy on board by the name of Jay Byrne. Uh, yeah, Byrne Hardson. And anyway, he's going to be working with Aaron on the project. So, and he's been tweeting a ton. So apparently, they are going to be explaining a lot of new stuff about the update, and not as much secretive. All right, so now he's working on that. So what he said to start with was they're working on the bow, just some network stuff left, and they're not sure what would be in the update besides bows. Now that was his first tweet so far. It was about a week or two ago, and as soon as he got working on it, so the bows are confirmed. Excuse me, and yeah, so back then, they were still working on it, but yeah, it is completely confirmed there will be bows and arrows, and you have to kind of think about that because that means there will be items to craft the arrows. You'll need to craft them, so mobs. Doesn't that sound like? So he says he boosted the brightness of the game, which someone asked about. Render distance still going to be stuck, so there will be fog for a while, but maybe in the future, he hints at. And that's nice. Next, he says that they asked about the sky because it was the dull color it has, and he said he changed that to be a little bit whiter. So he's going to iterate on it later, though. So possibly in the future, sometimes they'll actually change it, and you can see the sky and everything, and maybe even the sun and the moon. All right. So they won't. They'll be making the game brighter, but they won't be fixing the torches. So the torches will still have their limited distance, which is kind of sad. I kind of wish that they could be have a bigger radius. Anyway, maybe for the future. So another cool thing though is that torches will be now placed on fences. So I remember I tried to do that in my Let's Play several times and I couldn't do it, but they are going to add that. So that's really cool. You can make chandeliers and stuff now, or whatever. All right. Um, Also, he said they're going to remove fire altogether because of the bug fix and everything. And since it doesn't really have much purpose yet, they will be leaving it on the mobs that burn in the sunlight. They may be adding like an actual fire, like lava fire texture, on it, on them, so you can actually see them burning. He fixed as they fixed the furnace glitch, which was I think an Android glitch where you would, if you tapped an empty slot in your inventory in the furnace, it would crash the game. So that's nice. Game crashes are never fun. All right, and moving on to the next, they said that since there's no chests as of yet, when you drop your items on the ground, they will that time without before they despawn will be moved up to 5 minutes instead of something shorter, whatever it was. It was pretty quick. Yeah, so that's nice. Plenty of time to regather your stuff. But he did hint that chests are in the works. So he said I'll let you know, and he really has been letting everyone know. I mean, I'm really liking the openness of this new guy, and I'm sure we'll get a lot of information. They said there won't be any secret stuff and new updates. They will announce it all. So he said they won't be. Then a little bit later he said they won't be able to add chests in this version, but maybe the next version. Or he said most likely. So hopefully that's a confirmation. Anyway, then after that he says that they've expanded the inventory. Now this was a normal thing on iPads and like Android tablets and stuff, where you had lots of slots if you switched. But for iPods and stuff, they are in smaller devices. They have fixed that, and it's going to have a minimum of 6 slots. So that's really helpful for you guys with smaller devices. And next, he did answer a couple questions. One on armor, that they don't have any plans, maybe something in the future, but they're just going to work on the things that are really needed right now, and then add stuff like that later. Hunger is also another thing that isn't going to be added for a while. maybe food, hopefully in the next couple updates, I don't know. And then someone asked about biomes, different biomes like snow, and he said not yet. So, maybe sometime in the future. But yeah, we can just be happy with what we have, because they are adding a ton of stuff. Okay, so next, they completely confirmed that there will be new mobs. That's right, skeletons and spiders. And because skeletons drop bones, and spiders drop string. So that's how you're going to be, partly for string, you'll need string to make a bow. So that's one of the items for that. And with the skeleton, it says they drop bones, and you can turn them into bone meal. So bone meal will be in the next update, and you can use it to grow stuff right away. So that'll be nice. You can regrow your saplings instantly, and have a continuous cycle of infinite trees. That's nice. And also, he hinted at rare drops, such as arrows. So that could be cool. I mean, they haven't... That's a new thing, rare drops. And I've always enjoyed rare drops. Like in the PC, you can get like an enchanted bow sometimes. Anyway, next, there's he was talking about creepers. Of course, they always got a lot of questions about creepers, and he said they still need testing to do because yeah, he didn't want to make the game really hard to play. I mean, with all those mobs running around, that would be pretty difficult unless you stayed inside the whole time. He also said that they might just wait till they add a peaceful option. So it's like easy or normal, and then, but they're thinking about adding peaceful pretty soon, maybe in the update after the next one, after this one, so like 3 from now. And he said there won't be TNT either, but maybe peaceful mode, possibly in the next one after that. And then he said he changed his mind and said that they may just call it 0.3.3 instead of 0.4.0. And so that's pretty normal. I mean, that's what they were doing with the PC version, just doing step by step. So that's smart. And yeah. Next, he says something that I don't know how many of you knew, but yes, you can on the same Wi-Fi, like local area network. You can connect your iOS and Android and play in the same server, so that's cool. He said the update has been submitted. This was as of today. He submitted it, but there was a problem. But anyway, he didn't say that the that it will be like a couple weeks, like 3 weeks maybe, before we get it. But anyway, so he mentioned that beds weren't going to be added. They hadn't thought about it. But then all of a sudden he tweeted that, oh yeah, while he was waiting for the update to process and everything, that he decided to work on some beds. And he says, almost done. And I was like, whoa, already? So possibly, he says, that they will be in the next update. So that is awesome. I mean, very nice job. I mean, we've been waiting so long. Beds, oh my goodness, that would be amazing. And yeah, chests, still no chests yet, but apparently that's a bigger task to complete. There is like a version that people are talking about, like where they are there, but they're locked, and like there's a mod where you can unlock it and stuff. You do some editing, but yeah, it's okay. It's only like 4 slots anyway. So next, he's saying that the Android and iOS will be released at the same time from now on. So that's really nice. So Android doesn't have to wait a couple weeks, because I know a couple of people that used Android weren't very happy about that. But anyway, stay tuned for more info. Thanks for watching, and yeah, please subscribe if you want to be updated in more iOS content.